guys, it's Kelly. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here and you love all things Korean skincare just as much as I do, please feel free to hit subscribe anytime during the video, especially if it helps you out. So today, I'm talking popular products. Oh yes, oh yes. Beyond just being popular, I mean the 10 products I'm about to talk about are pretty hyped up. So today I want to cut through the rave reviews and the overhypeness, right? And I just want to weigh in with my opinion on if I think these products are effective, if I think the ingredients are any good, and if I think it's worth opening your wallet for these products. So if you're so ready to get these popular products, is it worth it video started, give the video a big thumbs up and let's do it. All right, let's start off with the Cosrx Good Morning Low pH Cleanser. Now, I think one of the reasons why this has been so popular for so many years is because it really was one of the first low pH cleansers. Now, was it the only and the very first? No, of course there's other Korean skincare cleansers in the past that have been at a 5.5 pH level. But Cosrx was very smart because they saw this trend emerging with K-beauty consumers, this concern over the pH of our skincare products. And Cosrx jumped on that, created a low pH cleanser, and they told you it was a low pH cleanser. And I think that's really what made this product so much more popular than its other low pH counterparts. Is it worth it? I don't think so. It's drying. It is drying on the skin. It can really strip moisture. Not something that you always associate with low pH cleansers, but when you're talking about ingredients that are quite astringent in this cleanser, like tea tree, then you can have a drying effect. Now, low pH doesn't always equal gentle, right? Formulations always come into play. And in my personal opinion, the formulation of this product is a little bit more on the drying side. It's not going to be great for dry skin types. It's not going to be that great, I think, even for like sensitive and combination skin. I really think that this cleanser, I think, shines for oily skin folks. There are so many other low pH options on the market now, and I would actually suggest the Heimish All Clean Green Foam. This is also a low pH 5.5 cleanser, but it is much more gentle. The formulation is much more respectful to the skin, maintaining moisture but still cleansing effectively. Speaking of cleansers, let's talk about the Face Shop Rice Bright Light Oil. What stands out to me, again, price. This is around that $10 mark. It's also one of those products, it's becoming less of an issue as K-beauty becomes so much more popular. But part of the reason why I love this so much is because no matter where I was shopping, right, no matter which K-beauty boutique or shop or wherever I wanted to go, I knew they were carrying this product. The other thing that stood out to me on this is the texture. It is such a lightweight cleansing oil, which I find actually quite unique because most cleansing oils tend to have a little thicker texture to them. This is very runny, very light. It doesn't feel like oil or heaviness on the skin, but it's effective. It breaks makeup down, sunscreen down, even eye makeup down, like effortlessly. And this is an oil that's not hard to rinse off of your face. Is it worth it? I personally think it is. Now, here's the thing, just a quick word of warning. This product does contain artificial fragrance. Quite a bit of artificial fragrance. It is quite a perfumed kind of a scent. I never found it very offensive. I use this prior to going completely fragrance-free in my skincare products, but be aware of that fragrance. I have also heard some people, especially who are very sensitive in the eye area, having issues with this product being a little bit irritating to their sensitive eye area. So that's the only kind of caveat to the is it worth it? Yes. Not if you're sensitive in the eye area and not if you don't want artificial fragrance in your products. But if you need a reliable, affordable, and available oil cleanser, I think that this one still holds up to the tested time. I think that it's popular for a reason, and I do think it's worth it. Now, one product that I see sort of coming up in the ranks of popularity in K-beauty is the I'm From Rice toner. It's a very watery type of texture. Don't let that kind of like white color fool you. It is very, very watery and quickly absorbed into the skin. This isn't really all that moisturizing. This features a high amount amount of rice extract. I think it's over 70% of rice extract in this, as well as niacinamide. So rice extract, super popular throughout Asian beauty products, right? Because it brings a lot of anti-aging benefits to the party. Plus, rice has a well-known benefit for just kind of helping your overall complexion. It kind of brings that beautiful, healthy glow to the skin. So who wouldn't want to put a high amount of that onto their skin in a hydrating toner, right? It does sound so, so good. But is it worth it? I don't know. This is kind of one of those products where I'm like, maybe, maybe not. I just don't feel like this really performs to the level I want it to. Number one, it's a toner, and I don't find it all that hydrating. It's fine, but it just, now I have really deep hydration needs. I have dehydrated skin, and I have a thirsty dragon living just underneath the surface that always needs more hydration. So when I say something's not hydrating, just know that I'm being very meticulous about that. For me, it just wasn't amazing. The other thing is, I said earlier, it's not that moisturizing. It's not, but it is a product that claims to bring some moisture to the skin. Yeah, it claims moisture, but I don't feel like it delivers on moisture. It's a nice toner. It's a nice average toner that features rice. Fancy rice water, if you will, right? Nothing wrong with it, but to me, it really wasn't wow impressive, and I am a little bit confused why it's so widely popular, just because I found it to be a nice but average product. Secret Key Lemon Sparkling Peeling Gel, combining lemon extract and carbonated water, oddly enough, to create a gentle exfoliation effect on the skin. This is the type of product where it's kind of almost like a gel type texture, and you start to massage that into your skin. As you massage it into the skin, the product balls up and creates a really gentle exfoliation. Now, peeling gels. This is firmly one of those types of products, and just across the board, not just this particular one, but just peeling gels in general. My opinion, warning, my opinion, I don't find them very necessary. This is not like I'm gonna die if I don't have this product kind of thing. I don't find them to be very effective treatments. What I really find the category that this product sort of fulfills is skintertainment. Yeah. They're very entertaining. They're super fun. They feel very satisfying. Benefits for the skin, my opinion, very few. When it balls up on your skin, that is not your dead skin cells. That's what they used to kind of like want you to think. Not just this product. I mean, there's been a lot of peeling gels in the past that have kind of told you that as you move the product, all those little balls that come off of your face, it's all your dead skin cells. No, it's not. No, it's not. The product itself interacts with your skin's oil, and that's what kind of creates the balling sensation. The balls are what create the exfoliation process. But let's get back into this product. Now, it does contain artificial fragrance. Kind of not really a surprise there, right? But no essential oils and no drying alcohol. I mean, I do find this to be fun. It's a fun product. Not everything in skincare has to be super effective, and no, you can just have fun. Sometimes it doesn't have to have amazing ingredients or anything. Sometimes you just want a little entertainment, and that is what this product provides. However, if you are really searching for some physical exfoliation, if you really want to target things like blackheads, flaky skin, things like that, I just don't really feel like the category of peeling gels in general are very effective for those types of things. They're fun, they're occasional, it's nice to have around, but I don't really feel like they're a wow type of product across the board. So if you are searching for that, I wouldn't consider this product. In that sense, no, it's not worth it. But if you just want to have a little bit of fun with your skincare, yeah, why not? I think it's worth it. Ballif, the True Cream Aqua Balm. Is it worth it? No. No. Next. All right, I'll explain. So there are two major categories on this product that I find to be major red flags: ingredients and performance, alcohol, drying alcohol. Yep, it is ingredient number 5 in this cream. The first thing that, at least for me, the first thing that I got off of this cream as soon as I opened it up was the smell of alcohol. I personally, very sensitive to alcohol in skincare. This was no exception for my skin. I definitely felt that dehydrated feeling from this cream. So that's number 1 with the ingredients. Number 2 with the ingredients, fragrance. Now they're claiming that the fragrance is of natural origin, but fragrance is fragrance in my opinion. In addition to just the word fragrance, there's a couple of fragrant compounds included in this one. So that's what it's telling you. There's quite a bit of scent going into this cream. Now these fragrant compounds are actually derivative of essential oils. They're like one step removed from essential oils. So if you are sensitive to essential oils, but maybe not sensitive to artificial fragrance, there is a good chance that you will have issues with these types of fragrant compounds because they do contain those irritating, that irritating potential for the skin. Point number 2 of why I don't like this, right? Performance, because this has very poor performance, at least in my experience with this cream. I mean, this is like putting nothing onto your skin in a way. You put it onto your skin and it almost just disappears. It just disappears. It absorbs very quickly. That alcohol again, right? It absorbs very quickly, but it doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything at all. It claims to give your skin 70% more hydration, more water in the skin. And for me, my experience, it felt like it took 70% of the hydration from my skin. I did not find this hydrating at all. Very likely due to the alcohol content, it dehydrated my skin. My skin felt drier for having put this on it. Never a good thing. But when it comes to a moisturizer, basic functions of a moisturizer, no matter what your skin type is, from oily skin to dry skin, moisturizer is that final layer to lock in your skincare and keep your skin protected, right? This doesn't have any of the hallmark signs of that. It doesn't have a protective feel. It doesn't have that final layer type feel. When you put it on, it feels like you kind of put on, I don't know, I almost want to say it's like you put on a tone, like the thinnest, lightest weight toner, but it doesn't bring the hydration. It just absorbs in the skin like a toner and it just disappears. So, I mean, could I be any less thrilled with this? I really don't like it. I don't like it. I don't think it's worth it. For that price, I really expect more exciting ingredients. I really expect to be paying for a better formulation, and I just don't get it. And I think that I've tried better, water drop type creams than this one for much less costing price. Like, I said that really weird, much less costing price. You know what I meant. I would say Bonjour Green Tea Water Balm definitely brings a lot of hydration into the skin. Isntree has hyaluronic cream and gel, brings a lot of hydration in the skin. All 3 of those products cost a lot less than this one. Heimish All Clean Balm. I think part of the reason why it's so popular, I gotta admit, it's the packaging. So let's break it down for this Heimish. Number 1, is it effective? Yes, it is effective. It does. I found that it removed makeup very well. It also removes eye makeup pretty effectively and removes sunscreen. Does it wash away cleanly? No, not really. That's one thing I noticed with this one. It does leave like a film on the skin. It does wash eventually, but I just felt like I had to work at this one more than with other balm cleansers. Something else I noticed, and I have read this in other reviews throughout the years of this product, it changes consistency. It starts off as a really nice a thick balm texture, and throughout time it can kind of like soften on you. It doesn't change the performance at all, but I do find that to be kind of like a ingredients. All right, let's get into it because this is the biggest this is the biggest reason why I'm going to say, is it worth it or not? It's really coming down to this. So number 1, ingredients. This contains 10 essential oils. Now, whether you use essential oils with no problem or you absolutely avoid them like I do, the more you put into a skincare product, the more of a mixed bag of potential irritants you're getting. And this can cause issues even if you've used essential oils in the past and have had no problem. I'm not going to go too deeply into it, but just the more you see in a product, for me personally, the more I get turned off, right? I don't like to use them at all on my skin, but when I see 10, whew, my heart skips a beat a little bit, and not in a good way. Second thing that you need to be aware of, especially if you are a fan of balm cleansers, is an ingredient called polyethylene. Now, I actually talked about this product in a vintage, it feels like now, a vintage episode of This or That, where I compared this product to vanilla Clean It Zero. So I am going to link that video right up here for you guys because I talk about polyethylene in depth. This ingredient is a microplastic, and there is concern that washing this type of ingredient down the drain, right, getting it into the waterways. The thing about polyethylene is it's kind of like a pollution magnet. So it itself is not necessarily toxic to humans. You can put it on your skin, nothing bad is going to happen. You don't have to worry about putting it on your skin. It's where it goes after you've washed it away. It can get into waterways, it can get into fish. People eat fish, it can get into humans, and you know, it's not toxic if you consume pure polyethylene, but you're not consuming pure polyethylene, you're consuming polluted polyethylene because it's a pollution magnet. And you know, we drop all kinds of nasty stuff into our waterways, and all of it clings to that. Polyethylene gets into the fish, gets into the people. That's the problem. That's the concern. That's the concern. So definitely something to be aware of, something to look into. If that is something that concerns you, you may want to avoid this ingredient. It is very common in cleansing balms, and it is found here. So is it worth it? No, it's not. And this is part of the reason why I kind of just avoid most cleansing balms. But what I will tell you is, spoiler alert for that This or That episode, the vanilla All Clean Zero is a cleansing balm that does not contain the polyethylene ingredient. So that's a nice alternative if that's something you want to avoid. Laneige Water Sleeping Mask. I've personally used it twice. I used it 5-6 years ago now. I had a jar of it, and then I actually recently got it again. So I have the benefit of a couple of years of experience with this one. Is it worth it? Not to me, it's not. No. Let me tell you. First thing is, I don't find this very effective. Now, I will admit, this is a product that is probably very purely designed for oily skin types because it is a very light sleeping pack. Gorgeous gel texture, by the way. It's a lovely texture. It does feel cooling and hydrating on application, but let me tell you, when I used it 6 years ago, my skin was much more oily, but still dehydrated. It actually did not provide my skin with any hydration. I used it in place of a moisturizer. That was a mistake. Oh, my skin was so dehydrated. I used it on top of a moisturizer back then as well, and it still didn't do anything for me. It didn't really infuse my skin with hydration. It did not treat my dehydration, and you know, it doesn't claim to brighten up your skin or anything like that, but it just didn't really do anything for my skin. And I will tell you, I had this experience that so many of us do, especially when we're first getting into skincare, and when you start to try those popular products and they don't work out for you, but you start to question yourself and you're like, wait a second, did I use this wrong? Like why am I not getting the results that everybody on the internet is claiming is so wonderful about this product? I'm not getting any of that. Like, what did I do wrong? You almost think that you're crazy for not liking it. Like, you must have done something wrong. Boo, you didn't do anything wrong. You know what I mean? Like, it just is not working for you. If you're very dehydrated, don't get fooled by the water in the name. I don't find this hydrating at all. I just don't. Some drying alcohol in here. We've also, of course, we've got some artificial fragrance, and we do have some colorants in this one too. So just a few things to be aware of. I don't know that it's like a very universal gonna work for everybody. It might work for you. I know there's big fans of it out there. I just think for the majority of people, it might not be worth it. Definitely try out a sample if you can, but it was a disappointment for me. Mizon Snail Repair Eye Cream. Is it worth it? Yes. Next. Do I need to explain myself? I find it very affordable. I find the ingredients to be fairly impressive, especially at this price point. And I find it to be a low irritation eye cream. So really excellent across the board. I mean, you can't get much better for the price. Now, Snail. This contains about 80% of snail secretion. And you're like, why do I want to put snail around my eyes? You want to put snail around your eyes. It's got some great anti-aging benefits. It's got great well-aging benefits. Very preventative for helping to prevent fine lines and wrinkles. It's also one of those great humectant ingredients. It really hydrates and plumps the skin. This also contains copper peptides. Yeah, I love peptides in my skincare. I particularly seek them in my eye products, and this contains peptides for a super low price. It's just like, could it get any better? This is the antithesis of the Ballif eye cream, right? Where I'm saying it's so expensive and I don't see anything impressive. This one is so affordable and all I can find are impressive ingredients. So I definitely think it's worth it, especially if you are in your early to mid 20s. Maybe you haven't used an eye cream yet. You're searching for one. You're on a budget, right? Pick this one up, give it a go. It's definitely worth it. And I mean, it's not going to break the bank either, but I absolutely recommend this product. Missha Time Revolution, the first treatment essence. What is this? This is a first essence. This concept in K-beauty, by the way, like, okay, first essences, the difference between a regular essence and a first essence. First essences are meant to go on first, right after cleansing, prior to toner. Why? Because what they do is they really help to prep your skin, and they help the rest of your skincare routine work better for you because they really help aid absorption. This is an interesting product because this is something that some people feel that they absolutely need, and this is a product that some people will be like, that's just super extra, right? Why do I need a prep product? So that's where my is it worth it answer is going to come from for you guys, because I personally find this so super beneficial. I feel like this works so nicely for my skin. When I use it, my skin complexion definitely looks healthier. Not necessarily like brighter, but just healthier. It has that pretty luminosity to it. It does bring some great anti-aging and preventative benefits into the skincare routine, which I'm always a fan of, packing your routine with all of those types of ingredients. And it does bring some nice hydration to the party. Does it replace my toner? No, but it does enhance my toner, and I always find that to be a big plus. I'm pretty extra with my skincare, as you guys know. I love a good first essence. I love a regular essence. I love a serum. I love an oil. I love a cream. I like it all, right? I usually do like a 7 to 8 step skincare routine. So for me, it's totally worth it. This is one of the best first essences out there. It truly is. That's why it's been so popular for so long. It 100% works. It's pricey though. It is pricey. And for some people who are more skincare minimalists, right? You like a little bit more of that skip care. You don't like to pile on the layers. It may not be worth it for you. So if you think that you don't really need a first essence, you feel like you don't need that prep product, you don't feel like you need that help with the absorption, maybe you already have an essence or a serum product that you really already like, it may not be worth it. It just really depends on your philosophy with skincare. I think it can be a beneficial product for a lot of people, but it's expensive, it's extra. So is it worth it? Yes. Is it necessary? That one's up to you. Klairs Midnight Blue Calming Cream. The reason this cream is popular is because it's blue. Absolutely beautiful. It makes an amazing Instagram picture. But, you know, looks aside, right? Don't judge a book by its cover. Let's look inside. Let's look at the ingredients. Because when you look at the ingredients, honestly, this is kind of just a glorified Cica cream. Yeah, squalane is the star ingredient here. That's where the blue color is coming from. But when you look at the ingredients list, you'll realize that centella is really doing the heavy lifting here when it comes to reducing irritation on the skin. This works. You know, everything that I just set aside, all sassiness about the marketing and the color and the ingredient, it works. You put this on your skin, it will reduce irritation. It will bring relief to your skin. When I first used it, I was very impressed. This is also the very first Cica centella-based product I ever used on my skin as well. And so I was like, whoa, this works. Now that I've tried a lot of other Cica creams, in comparison, it's not my favorite Cica cream out there. It's not my favorite anti-irritation product. It does relieve the skin. I would say it doesn't really reduce redness as well as some other products do. You know, every time I say like it doesn't work as good as other products, you guys ask me which ones are better. Personally speaking, I love Iobe Derma Cica Cream. Oh, that's like my favorite Cica cream. And as well, the Missha Near Skin Made Cannel Cream. So definitely better ones out there. Is it worth it? That's kind of a hard one to answer because it does work, right? Like I think you won't be super disappointed if you buy this for irritated skin because it does work. But just be aware that it may not be the best one out there. Like don't feel too much FOMO if you've never used it, right? I guess that's really what it comes down to. If you've never used it before, I don't think that you need to go out of your way to try it, especially if you have Cica creams that you already like. I don't think this is going to top that. So let me know in the comment box below, what is a popular product that you fell into the hype for that disappointed you? Oh, spill the tea. Let me know in the comment box below. If you're not subscribed to my channel, you enjoyed this video and it helped you out, please do consider hitting subscribe. It means the world to me when you guys subscribe to my channel. I release 2 new Korean skincare focused videos every single week, and turn on notifications so you're never out of the loop when I drop the new videos, because sometimes I release an extra one. Now, if you haven't joined me on Instagram but you love a daily dose of K-beauty on your feed or in your stories, come join me on Instagram. I post there every single day. It's my second home away from home, if you will, and I'm always posting about my K-beauty adventures there. So come join me on Instagram if you want to. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I can't wait to see you in the next video, and I hope that you are healthy, happy, and safe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.